Hey there YouTube, welcome back to another video. So, explain to me this. So, I've been driving the car since I did the cam sensor. It's been running good. It's just, I've had a check engine light for a random multiple misfire. And so, I've just been driving it around and it's been doing good. It was still running kind of hot and I end up had the AC overcharged. So, I let some Freon out. The AC works, but it was making it go over half. So I'm pretty sure I need to get a 180 thermostat. But so I've been driving the car around. I haven't really listened to the radio. And today I decided I wanted to try to listen to the radio. So I was trying to turn it on and it wouldn't turn on. And I was like, well, what the hell? And so I came over here and I got in here. And as you can see, the radio amp fuse is 25 amp. It's this one right here. And so I pulled the fuse and it's fine. And I was like, well, what the hell? So I started looking at the other ones to see if there's like an auxiliary or something, because normally that's for like your cigarette lighter. And so I seen this OnStar ALDL 10 amp. And it was right above this 10 amp. It was right there. And so I pulled it out. And as soon as I pulled that fuse out, it went ding, ding, ding. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I turned the key on and now the radio works. And I was like, well, that's weird. The only thing I could think of is this mirror. My old mirror broke, like the mount, and I got this from the junkyard out of a truck, out of a Chevy truck. Or a Denali, I think. And so the only difference is mine had the little lever to angle it for when people are blinding you. And mine didn't have the power button like this. And mine didn't have this little screen, which is supposed to be for the compass and like the outside temperature, I think. And so that's the only thing I could think of, since it has the OnStar and that was the fuse. I guess this must be different and it was shorting out the car or something to where the radio wasn't working. So now the radio works, my door chimes and stuff work again, and whenever I drove the car, the check engine light went away. So now there's no random multiple misfire anymore. It was just baffling. So I was kind of just wondering, like, does anybody know, like, does the OnStar, how would that interact with the radio fuse and cause a random multiple misfire? I just don't understand. I mean, the plug just plugs right in. So it's evidently the same plug. It might be pinned differently, but I don't know, I just thought that was weird. But now let me see. So now I can just put the key in. Oh, there we go. Yep, no check engine lights. I do have the ABS and traction control. Already got cold AC blowing. Yeah, see, radio works again. It was just weird. 95 outside. Yep, no check engine lights. AC works. Radio works. Subs work. Got the subs and amp all hooked up. Everything works. Like, super happy with it. I was just wondering if anybody knows why the OnStar fuse would make the radio not work and would cause a random multiple misfire. That's really what was my concern. So yeah, if anybody knows, leave me a comment, let me know. I'd appreciate it. But other than that, I mean, now the GXP seems like it's got its power back. Whenever I left, I did some brakes on a Malibu earlier, brake pads and rotors, and whenever I left, that was whenever I was trying to listen to the radio. And whenever I left, it did a burnout, which here recently, it hasn't wanted to do a burnout. And it was also causing a whining noise. And I was thinking it was the power steering pump. And I even removed my power steering cooler, redid my lines, made sure nothing was leaking. The system's topped off. and it was whining. I even drained some transmission fluid out thinking, you know, maybe it was overfilled, which it was a little overfilled. And so I've got it down to where it's just above the full mark. Power steering pump is full, but it was still whining. And then now that I removed that fuse, now it doesn't whine anymore. So was that like a transmission solenoid making it whine? Was the pump not working? I mean, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. So if anybody knows, if you leave me a comment down below, I'd really appreciate it, because it just had me baffled. But other than that, the car runs and drives really well. AC works now. Super stoked about having AC. And then I actually removed the other two fans, so the switch no longer does anything. Let's see. Yeah, so the switch no longer does anything. There's no longer fans on the front side. I think it was just blocking, that shroud was blocking a lot of airflow to the radiator. And so I had those two fans sucking in air or pushing in air, and then these two sucking the air through. So I had two pushers and two pullers. Now I just have the stock two puller fans, and it does really well. I mean, whenever it's like 110 outside, like it has been the last couple days, and it was a little overcharged with Freon, so it would work and then not work and work and not work, and then the car would get hot. And so I had the hood off for a day, and it helped a little bit, but not much. But then once I let some Freon out, it started to blow cold again. And yeah, I fixed that, or pulled that fuse, and now I don't hear the whining anymore. But everything else looks good. Oil levels on right up to par. It's on point. Transmission fluid is at the full mark, well, just over the full mark now. Power steering reservoir, it's full. I don't know. It's just weird. But yeah, if anybody knows anything, just leave me a comment down below and let me know. And I appreciate it. So yeah, I just want to give you guys a little update on the GXP, but she's pretty much done. So there's no longer a power steering cooler, but she's got the big transmission cooler, radiator, fans, AC, everything's working like it's supposed to, and really happy with it. So I am going to have to get a new crank pulley soon, because that one does have a little bit of a wobble, and I'm going to see if I can even find a replacement power steering pump. I know a lot of the GXP and Impala SS stuff is very expensive, if you can even find it. And I had two extra pumps, and I sold one on the other complete engine, and then I sold one. Someone was just needing a pump, and I probably should have kept it, but here I am, and I don't have any, so it is what it is. But overall, the car is doing really well. I'm really happy with it. So yeah, I just want to give you guys a little update. So thanks for watching.